Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
While you're watching this video, and I do want you to watch this whole video with your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback, remember to like and interact because this is where it's at, the third video of the day, because we provide you with the latest coverage, the most in-depth analysis, the most, well, am I the mostest with the whole, no, I am your host, and I bring you the most. There is nobody here on YouTube that is going to outdo me, outcrew me, and there sure as hell ain't anybody that is as brash and brazen as me. Now, it's so crucial to check out my other videos before them. For those of you that weren't notified or verified, if those of you that may not know, go check out the two other videos, explosive videos and updates on R-Truth, Triple H, and all the backstage going-ons in World Wrestling Entertainment. We got it right here for you on this very show. But ladies and gentlemen, now we go to have things went too far. Have things went over the edge. Is it over the line, or has this feud, has this scenario crossed the damn line? Because now we're talking about break-ins. We're talking about stalking. We're talking about thrills and spills. But now, sadly and unfortunate, and I cannot believe it has come to this, and actually this is kind of, and I told you the WWE was going to start going to Hollywood storylines, Hollywood-esque ideas, Hollywood angles. Whether that be death, whether that be, a superstar being killed off, the WWE was going to adapt to Hollywood-like storylines. And are we starting to see the phases of that right now? Are we starting to see the intricacies of that right before our very eyes? Is the WWE planting the seeds for Hollywood storylines, or stories as you might want to call them or recognize them? But let's get into the top story, guys. You see the headline, you see the title. Jade Cargill killed. Well, according to this report, we might be looking at just that. This is reaching a fever pitch. But actually, all right, well, hold on. Before we get into that, because everyone said I was clickbaiting yesterday, I was fake with, Karrion Kross isn't gone. He ain't getting released. He ain't getting pink slipped. Well, guess what? Look what happened. Again, I know my sources. I got my own sources. Listen, I'm not right all the time, but 95 to 90% of the time, I do get it right. And if I'm not right, I come on here and I backtrack and say, all right, I was wrong. I got it wrong, okay? Things change in the WWE. They change so fast. They change so much. It is actually hard to keep up. People don't realize how hard and how tough it is to be a YouTuber. You don't realize it until you actually start doing it. Because you see, being a YouTuber isn't just picking up a phone or a camera or a webcam or a microphone and start to talk. It isn't just as easy as that. There's a lot more to it than that, but you wouldn't know because you don't do it. But for those of you that said I'm clickbait and I'm fake and I don't know what I'm saying, well, wouldn't you know, the next day later, because I heard from my own sources about this, I reported on this yesterday. For those of you that got the video, for those of you that saw the video, WWE still hasn't offered Karrion Kross a new deal in the WWE as his contract is nearing expiration. And again, I don't like to toot my own horn. I don't like to say I'm right. But for all the people that want to come on here and comment on me and message me on social media and throw death threats at me because, oh, well, Sean, you said this and it didn't happen. You said that and it didn't happen exactly like that. And that is why I always say rumors, gossip, and speculation. Because sometimes it can happen, and sometimes it doesn't happen. I don't control what happens, and I sure as hell don't control what doesn't happen. If you don't know what Google or Yahoo is, if you don't know how to look up search terms like rumors and gossip and speculation, well, then don't watch my show. Because obviously, you're Poindexter, okay? You're Poindexter. But yeah, will Karrion Kross be out of the WWE? All signs are pointing to him being released. Just like R-Truth, just like Carlito, just like Sarah Logan, and perhaps many others. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, there are going to be plenty more departures in World Wrestling Entertainment. Second, WWE Performance Center arrest linked to Liv Morgan stalker as police separate earlier case. So there is definitely a hell of a lot going on. There's a lot to materialize. There is a lot to think about with this whole Liv Morgan stalker case. There's arrests, there's warrants, there's police. There's all these things involved with Liv Morgan. All I'm concerned about, I hope Liv Morgan is okay. I hope she's healthy, and I hope she's safe. That's all I hope about Liv Morgan at the end of the day. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, because at no time would we want anything to happen to Liv Morgan, who is one of the highlights of WWE. Ric Flair flexes his $3 million salary and booze budget in an explosive Twitter or AKA X rant. You know, at Ric Flair's age, I don't think he should be really flexing about his budget of booze, because Ric Flair nearly died. Ric Flair nearly passed away. Ric Flair nearly had it all end for him. What was it, 2017, 2018? I know it was several years ago where he was laid up in a hospital bed. Ric Flair was in the ICU. He almost died. Ric Flair would not even be with us right now. The WWE even thought to the point that Ric Flair was going to pass away, that the WWE already had a memorial package set for him to air on that night's Monday Night Raw, according to sources online. Again, this is going back some 5 or 6 years ago now. Wow. Mariah May's WWE NXT debut dominates YouTube as its most watched segment. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Mariah May. But is Mariah May already on her way out of the WWE? Is there already backlash? Is there already over her debut and over how it went and how it got over? Did she rub some people the wrong way? Is Mariah May's WWE days already numbered on her first night in the company? Has she rubbed people the wrong way? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Absolutely huge. Mariah May is making an impact, but maybe for all the wrong reasons. What did you think about Mariah May in World Wrestling Entertainment? It comes down to your thoughts, your feedback, because without you, there is no Seanzviewent, and we prove it day in and day out because we come to the walk of the line. But yeah, Mariah May is already stirring up the online community, the IWC, the WWE Universe. In my opinion, I think she did a solid job, and I think she got over. And if there's any backstage heat on her, or if she ruffled some feathers, and there's already talk about her being released on her first night back, or her first night ever in the WWE, well, then so be it. She's going to stay. Ric Flair responds to Dutch Mantel's brutal IQ insult after Jim Ross tweet backlash. Breaking news. This just coming in. This is why we do multiple videos a day, and that's why it's so important to set a reminder on your cell phone, your iPhone, your iPad, your watch, to watch Seanzview around the clock. John Laurinaitis allegedly targeted wrestlers with fines to impress WWE management. And this lowlife, this gutless coward, John Laurinaitis, has the audacity, has the gall, has the nerve to back out of the Vince McMahon lawsuit, the proceedings, and go towards Janelle Grant. What a traitor. What a turncoat is John Laurinaitis. This man is sick. This man is despicable. Don't trust him for as far as you could throw John Laurinaitis. WWE didn't allow wrestlers to wear R-Truth t-shirts on Raw, as the WWE is still trying to focus themselves off and have R-Truth as far off as they can, so R-Truth cannot be remembered, so fans don't recall R-Truth. Well, that ain't going to happen. That certainly is not going to happen. I'll let you know that right now. They want R-Truth to be off the radar, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they want. Alvarez explained that Sarah Logan's WWE departure, which followed the expiration of her contract, may not be the last. I've been told that there might be others released from the WWE as well. So this might not be the end of the releases in the company. It was then shifted the focus to The Miz, who has been working with Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown, only for WWE to tease a breakup just at the latest round of cuts being reported. Miz has not been doing much lately, and on Friday they did a segment he had just gotten put together with Carmelo as a tag team, and they were already teasing a breakup. And as we can see, The Miz has been used as a scapegoat. He's been used as a jobber. He's been used as an afterthought. This man brought credibility to the Intercontinental title. The Miz is a former WWE champion. The Miz is a former Money in the Bank cash-in. The Miz is a former WrestleMania main eventer, and this is how you're going to use The Miz, or you may not even use The Miz. You may just eliminate The Miz. You may see you later. Wow, it's really something that all these wrestlers, all these veterans, all these WWE superstars that had such loyalty and brand commitment to WWE. They stayed there. They put their time in. They put their body through the ringer. And this is how the WWE is going to award these stars that have been legends and future Hall of Famers, old timers, whatever they be. It's almost like, oh, we're out with the old and in with the new. We're getting rid of all the Vince McMahon guys, all the wrestlers that were hired during the Vince McMahon era. We're going to get rid of them, and we're going to have a whole new foil of superstars come in. Absolutely unbelievable. But your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on will The Miz be next to be cut? Will The Miz be released? Again, viewers, this show does not run. It does not run. We need your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions below. And we do it in stereo. Huge news, sad news, very, very bad news coming out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, very bad news for this WWE star that may not be returning anytime soon, if ever. Ladies and gentlemen, while the love and support means more to me than you'll ever know, what hurts more than my knee is knowing I won't be able to perform for you for a long time, for a while. I love what I do, and I'm blessed to do this. And as the saying goes, the comeback is greater than the setback. Love you guys. Stark Marks. In an update, Zoe Stark, this is referring to Zoe Stark, will be out of action for a long time. She won't be back this year and is expected to even miss WrestleMania 42 as well. And this is absolutely detrimental. This is horrible. This is a tragic state of events. Big update on Mariah May's WWE future after her NXT debut. According to Fightful Select, May has signed a multi-year deal with the WWE. WWE reportedly kept her arrival in the wraps, with only a select few in the company aware that she had signed. Talent were informed just moments before the segment aired. Nobody had any idea. And according to WrestleVotes, in a brand new update, Mariah will get a new name in WWE. She will be getting a new name once it's decided upon. After her WWE debut, she tweeted, "Honey, I'm home." She also changed her ex-bio to WWE Superstar. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming through the desk of the Brash and the Brazen. WWE Performance Center arrest had nothing, and this is a good thing, a great update. Again, we do updates as the video goes on. That's why you can never shut off my episode in the first 4 or 5 minutes, because that just won't cut it. WWE Performance Center arrest had nothing to do with Liv Morgan. There is hope, and there is a lot of hope, and there is a feeling from those in the know that R-Truth's WWE departure isn't the end for R-Truth. And instead, it may be just another exciting chapter about to be written. Kevin Owens, and this is detrimental, this is very sad, and this is very tragic, this is very depressing update on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens says that WWE doctors missed signs of serious neck injury for weeks. 4 weeks. Now, see, under the Vince McMahon era, that would have never happened. Something like that would have not, do you see what's happening here? Do you see what's happening under the Triple H era? Things are missed. Injuries are being, not looked at under the microscope. Things aren't being taken seriously. Just going through the motions. Just phoning it in, writing it in. I don't know, guys. I know this Triple H era, it looked good in the start, but I don't know, guys. This one's a tough one. This is a tough one. Kevin Owens is explaining why he still hasn't had neck surgery yet, despite reports that he had neck surgery. So according to those who know, no, Kevin Owens still has not had surgery. There's still a lot of questions. There's still a lot of questions to be answered. Your thoughts, your comments on Kevin Owens, and wow, guys, this is huge. Kevin Owens, oh boy, now here's another update. This is just coming out now, guys. This is why we do all news in real time, multiple videos a day, hourly. Kevin Owens now is unsure about his in-ring WWE future after neck injury. Very sad, guys. Very, very sad. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. This is not what I expected. Quite frankly, not what I anticipated. Not the thing you want to hear or see, obviously. Wow. I'm at a loss for words, viewers. I'm truly, truly at a loss for words as it concerns Kevin Owens. I mean, you look at all the wrestlers we've lost to injury, or, Paige, Edge, Daniel Bryan. I mean, they've all come back in wrestling, well, except for Paige. Paige hasn't come back, but wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about you. You brew this channel. You brew this very channel. And I cannot stress to you how important it is, how crucial it is. Please become a channel member. Donate with a super thanks donation in the comment section by using your credit card. If you don't know how to use a credit card, or if you don't know how to send a super thanks donation, Just Google it, Yahoo it, look it up online, and you'll get all the details on how to help Seanzview stay on YouTube. Because, again, guys, I can pick up a camera all day long and I can talk in this microphone, but it doesn't make a damn if I'm not getting the reception, if I'm not getting the response, if I'm not getting the vibes, guys. We need your energy. We need your feelings. We need it all right here on the Brash and Brazen. Ladies and gentlemen, your thoughts on everything we talked about, run it down, because it's all about you. Plenty more to come every day around the clock. I will never stop for all of you.